I am out walking, but there are a couple of problems that are going to arise here very soon. One, the weather is going to turn on me, and I enjoy the walking, so I'm going to fix it with this. Alright, so the obvious thing to walking inside is to get a treadmill. Now, I've had this treadmill for a while. I even did a review on it. I really like it. It's worked out well. It wasn't that expensive. But recently my basement flooded. You might be able to see a little water line right there. And, I don't know, 6 inches of water or so around here. And then I tried plugging in the treadmill here. It powered on, but it would not run. No pun intended. But basically this thing is a goner, but that's actually okay because there were some things I didn't really like about this, which I think I'm going to be able to improve and actually spend less money overall, and I'm just going to be so much happier because things bring me happiness. So I've already started trying to disassemble this thing. I'm going to finish that up, get it out of here, and then I'm going to show you what I got. Pretty slick hardware to see if now my walking indoors will be happy moments for me. So to replace my treadmill, I picked up this guy here, and it says walking vibration pad. Now, I actually didn't really realize it said vibration when I bought it. Hopefully it's not like a sensual vibration. I'm walking, yet I'm getting vibrated. I hope it's more in reference to like absorbing vibration. Maybe a little rubber feet or something, I don't know. But once I get this set up, I'm going to show you why I picked up this one in particular. I mean, the price kind of drove some of that, but I actually have another walking pad here, and I have my treadmill, which I'm disassembling right here, and there is something that I hate about those that this one hopefully solves. So I just opened up the top of the box here, and a walking pad is just that, a walking pad, kind of like the bottom of a treadmill. No arms or apparatus to kind of control it from up top, although I think, if I'm right, this thing comes with remote control because you've got to turn it on and turn it off somehow. I will tell you it's not that long, kind of maybe about 4 feet long and a couple feet wide here, and it's actually not very heavy, so I was able to bring this thing down into my basement without any help because I'm a big boy. So I'm just gonna get this thing unwrapped and set up on the pad here and see how we do. All right, before I put this down, I want to give you a little tour of the underside of this, the undercarriage, if you will. Give it a little how's your father. But it has little rubberized feet there, so that's kind of nice. Only maybe 1/3 of an inch, but definitely rubber. Hopefully cut down on that vibration. Unless it's sensual vibration, and then I'll order a couple more of these. I noticed these little curved metal tabs here. That's to center this walking track. It actually feels exactly like that adhesive bath mat stuff that you put on stairs or in a bathtub. So got some green on there. It doesn't have quite the stickiness as Grip Zone or like stippling on a pistol or anything, but we also have a couple of little rubberized feet along the way there, and then more rubberized pads down there, but the bottom is pretty standard, and it's really not until you flip it around that you can even tell what is the front or which is the back. The front here has this little LED panel right there, and then a power switch right there, off on, and then the power plug right there. So I will find all that. There was a little package right here. Don't throw it away. That's all the stuff you're gonna need, including some lube. I actually have some like dry silicone lubricant too, so I might kind of spray it underneath the pad, give it a real nice slippery surface. I spray it on my body every morning before I go to work, so I know it works well. The other thing here that I want to show you, and really why I got this, is that it has no top piece at the top there. So you can see that the treadmill piece goes all the way around, and that's because depending on how fast you're walking or how fast the little belt is going, sometimes I have stepped up here and hit this top part. Now, it's not like you fall over and collapse or anything like that, but I was always like, why does it have it there? There's a bar on a regular treadmill holding you in place, so why can't I stride all the way up to the front there? So I like this because now it's only 4 feet, but I'm not losing 6 inches or 8 inches or even a foot with another plastic cover up here on the top. So that's why I like this walking pad. You can see I can stand right on it. Again, not the widest thing ever, but now I don't have to worry about walking into something at the end here. All right, so let's get this set up and try it out. I thought I was getting pretty close. It's teasing me a little bit. I got it plugged in, but I realize here the little remote control does not come with the 2 AAA batteries it needs to run this little guy here. It's a pretty simple remote. You can see just rubberized buttons. I'm sure none of this lights up, but I'm gonna go hunt down a couple of AAAs and then let's get walking. All right, I got buttons in the remote. I'm gonna switch the power button on right there. Let's see if it does anything. Ooh, this is coming to life. And you can see here, it looks like we have a timer mode, but I'm hitting this button on the remote here to kind of go through Oh, okay. You know what? Look at that. That is vibrating, like back and forth. Not entirely sure why you need to do that, but I mean, it does, so. Okay. All right, this may not be the easiest thing to see, but I do see it scrolling automatically. And if I hit the power button, it'll start on one of these modes. So now it's on run. So I'm going to hit the power button here. It says 3, 2, 1, countdown. And now it starts moving 0.2 miles an hour. Not exactly super fast. I am going to jump on it here. You can see that it is moving. I guess it's counting steps. I guess some of this stuff is just counting different things. I'm going to hit speed up there. 0.7. I like this. I'm not sure what speed you would want to walk at while typing on a computer. Oh, did I spoil what's coming up here? But this seems a little too slow. But you don't want to bounce too much when you're typing and that kind of thing. I will tell you right now that this thing is very flat. I know some of these have an incline or they have little legs that you can adjust. Some have a built-in incline, which you should kind of keep in mind. I actually wanted one that was perfectly flat because I've actually heard that even a little incline on a walking pad can make it really hard to type, that your posture is off, that it's just really difficult. Now, I will also say that I've heard you don't want to jog on walking pads. They're really not designed for that. I've heard that some of these will go up to like 6 or 7 miles an hour, but they are walking pads by definition, although some people really put them through their paces. If you don't have any other choice, you don't have access to anything else, I'm sure it's okay, but let's see, 1.5. All right, I feel like this would be a really easy pace to maintain while working on a computer. You know, I'm not overexerting myself. I'm not wobbling around or bouncing around too much, but maybe even a little slower. That's going to be really easy to maintain. So that is how we start this thing up, and I really like it. Again, I would probably be doing this in tennis shoes as opposed to just my sock feet here, but when I'm setting stuff up, I like to be comfortable. That's why I'm not wearing any underwear. But if you want to pick this up, I'll put a link to it in the description below, but we're going to keep going here because I also bought a standing desk so I can get a little work done, be a little productive. And that's really the whole life hack here, is while you're doing something that's not that active, you can be a little active with a little bit of money. This thing wasn't that expensive. I think like 120 bucks. Peter from Panda, out.